Hello.
Yes. Yes, good morning, everyone.
Morning, ma'am.
Yeah, I think I was having some network issue. So क्या बोल रहे थे कुछ हेलो हेलो कोई बोल रहा था.
मैम मैंने किया था मैम। ये सारे के सारे लेक्चर्स का लिंक आ नहीं रहा है हम लोगों के पास। लाइक ये वाले लेक्चर का लिंक मेरे को नहीं मिला था। आई गॉट दिस लिंक फ्रॉम माय कलीग्स।
ओके, ये आपको नहीं मिला था.
नो मैम। मैम सम काइंड ऑफ लेक्चर्स ईमेल लिंक्स आर गेटिंग टुवर्ड्स मी एंड आई एम रिसीविंग देम, बट स्टिल कोई कोई मेल्स नहीं आ रही मेरे को।
Okay, when you took the admission?
मैम मैम सेकेंड थर्ड डे में ले लिया था मैम।
Then why you are not getting? I will check it.
या मैम।
Okay, I will check it. Don't worry.
Bro,
अभी
you can get it in WebEx calendar.
सर वो वहां पर भी वो नहीं हो रहा है, अपडेट नहीं हो रहा।
नहीं, एक्चुअली ये
तो
आप लोगों के लिंक जो है ना वो रिमाइंडर के फॉर्म में मेल में आता होगा.
मैम वो भी नहीं आ रहा ना। जैसे मेरे को अभी 12-10 का मेल आ गया है, जो नेक्स्ट क्लास है उसका मेल आ गया, लेकिन ये वाली क्लास का मेल नहीं आया था मेरे
Okay, I'll check it.
को। हाँ।
53 है ना. 53 को तो मैंने
क्या मैम?
57 तक तो मैंने लिंक भेजी है.
मैम मेरे
I'll
को नहीं आ
just
रहा।
first. Have you done the registration, Mohok?
या मैम, आई हैव डन ईच एंड एवरीथिंग व्हिच इज
वो
रिक्वायर्ड।
फॉर्म आपने भर दिया था?
बायोडेटा फॉर्म राइट? यस मैम, भर दिया मैंने।
या ठीक है. जस्ट वेट. अभी तो मैं मॉडिफाई नहीं कर पाऊंगी, मीटिंग स्टार्ट हो गई इसलिए. सो आफ्टरवर्ड्स आई विल मॉडिफाई.
या
ओके.
ओके, नो
वैसे
प्रॉब्लम।
भी अभी ये जो है रिकरेंस वाली मीटिंग दिवाली के बाद नहीं हम लोग बनाने वाले हैं. Right? So in that you will definitely get the link.
एंड मैम मेरे को एक दो मेल्स आई थी जो जिसमें 4 नवंबर लिखा हुआ है, कभी 3 नवंबर लिखा हुआ है, लेकिन 1 to 8 नवंबर तो छुट्टी है ना हम लोगों की।
क्या?
मेरे को 2-3 मेल आई थी जिसमें 3rd and 4th नवंबर को भी शेड्यूल कर रखा है
हाँ.
क्लासेस।
हाँ, इसमें क्या होता है कि हम लोग जब मीटिंग प्लान करते हैं ना तो रिकरेंस रख देते हैं. मतलब एवरी वीक का जो स्लॉट है ना वो आएगा. राइट.
ओके।
इसलिए आपको वेकेशन का भी मिला होगा. वो जैसे टाइम आएगा वी विल बी कैंसलिंग इट. वेकेशन तो है ही 1st to 8.
या मैम।
ओके. 51 आपको भी नहीं मिला. क्यों आज नहीं मिला?
और
I think
मैम वो 21 days का वेकेशन वाला कुछ था, वो
ना,
ट्रू
वो
है?
कुछ नहीं है. नहीं. अरे आपको मिला होगा. ऐसे लिंक में क्या होता है, ये रिकरेंस होता है ना तो आपके मेल में रिमाइंडर आता होगा. या तो फिर कैलेंडर में जाके वेबएक्स में से वेबएक्स लिंक पे क्लिक करना होगा आपको. हर बार ऐसे नहीं आएगा. रिमाइंडर आपने सेट किया है तो मेल में आएगा. और एल्स आपको कैलेंडर में जाके लिंक ज्वाइन करनी पड़ेगी. मैंने सेट एज रिमाइंडर तो रखा ही है सबके लिए, बट यू माइट आपके सेटिंग में नहीं होगा. राइट. सो यू कैन ज्वाइन फ्रॉम द कैलेंडर. कैलेंडर
मैम
में
लेकिन
सभी लिंक्स
मैम
आती होगी.
कैलेंडर में अपडेट नहीं हो रहा है। उसमें सिर्फ जैसे नेक्स्ट क्लास का अपडेटेड है, इस क्लास का एक भी उसमें अपडेट आया ही नहीं था।
अच्छा.
हाँ।
वो गूगल वाला तो निर्मा यूनि से ही आता होगा आपके पास. अगर निर्मा यूनि का मेल है आईडी से रजिस्टर. एनीवे आई विल चेक इट. ओके. नेक्स्ट टाइम आई विल चेक
ओके।
इट.
ओके मैम।
मैम सॉरी टू इंटरप्ट, जस्ट अ स्मॉल रिक्वेस्ट। मैम एक्चुअली मेरा डेटा आज ही वाईफाई का ख़त्म हुआ है एंड जो वॉइस है सबकी थोड़ी स्टटर कर रही है। तो आप ये रिकॉर्ड करके जो एंड लेक्चर के एंड में अगर मतलब इनकन्वीनियंस होती है तो आप प्लीज़ भेज देंगे लिंक।
I can send you.
ओके, थैंक यू
Right?
मैम।
You just drop me a mail.
या श्योर श्योर श्योर
I
मैम।
will send you.
ओके
क्योंकि ये जो रिकॉर्डिंग है ना वो 1 घंटे बाद आएगी, तुरंत हम लोगों को नहीं मिलती है, कुछ सेटिंग होगा वेबएक्स का. So after approximately 1 hour, we used to get the recordings.
ओके मैम, आई
Okay?
आई ईमेल यू।
Yeah. So please mail me in a break or like that. I will be
Okay.
sending you.
ओके
Okay, पूरे क्लास को भेज दूंगी then. If anyone is sending the mail, I will be sending to whole class. Okay, so today we need to start with the first chapter, as I told you. Those who are new, क्योंकि पहले the first day ही lecture था, so I have just given the introduction of the course. मुझे video बंद करना पड़ेगा, otherwise, right? So in the first lecture, I have just given you the introduction to the course. What are the things that you are going to study for the physics course, and what will be the content of the course? All that things we have discussed. So today we need to start the first chapter, that is laser, right? As I told you that I will be starting with the first chapter. Let me stop my video. Okay. Okay. So let us revise. No need of Rich, no need of making the notebooks. The choice is yours. If you wish, you can prepare the notes. Okay. Or else, unlike school, we are not going to check your books. Okay. Just
No,
we will be
matlab,
checking.
do we need to write something right now, or you will be sending this PDF?
Yeah, I can send you the PDF. अगर आपको PDF में से या लेक्चर में नोट्स बनानी है, then you can write. Okay, क्योंकि each and everything, each and everything will not be covered in PowerPoint. PowerPoint में तो हम लोग क्या करते हैं, मेन पॉइंट्स ही लिखते हैं. So if you are interested, you can write along with me. या तो वीडियो रिकॉर्डिंग जब मैं भेजू तो उसमें से भी आप लिख सकते हो, राइट? जस्ट आपको नोट्स जो है वो ट्यूटोरियल नोट्स नहीं, बट ट्यूटोरियल में जो भी वर्क हम करते हैं बेसिकली न्यूमेरिकल्स, सो वो रिकॉर्ड आपको न्यूमेरिकल का रखना है. ओके, एंड लैब वर्क जो है वो ये दो ही चीजें वी विल बी आस्किंग, विल नॉट बी आस्किंग यू फॉर दिस नोट्स.
मतलब ट्यूटोरियल में जो क्वेश्चंस करा रहे उसके वो आप पूछेंगे कि किया कि नहीं? ठीक.
पूछेंगे मतलब असेसमेंट के लिए लेंगे हम,
अच्छा, ओके मैम, ओके.
राइट? और लैब वर्क जो है आपका वो हम चेक करेंगे. बाकी वो स्कूल जैसा नहीं कि पहला वो आज आपकी बुक चेक कर दे, ऐसा नहीं है थ्योरी में. ओके, अगर आपको नोट्स बनानी है तो आप बनाओ, या यू कैन डायरेक्टली रीड फ्रॉम द टेक्स्ट बुक या पावर पॉइंट या जो भी ई बुक्स अवेलेबल है उसमें से आप लोग लिख सकते हो. क्लियर ब्रश एंड इवन ऑल द अदर स्टूडेंट्स?
Yes, ma'am.
मैम
Yes,
एक
ma'am.
सॉरी मैम, लास्ट डाउट. अब मैं ऐसा पूछ सकता हूँ कि अगर आप जो अभी पढ़ा रहे हो, बाय चांस में अगर लिखूं, अगर ट्यूटोरियल भी क्वेश्चन उसमें ही करूँ तो चलेगा ना?
चलेगा.
ओके
दो
मैम.
पार्ट कर देना,
क्या मैम?
2 पार्ट कर देना पॉसिबल हो तो,
ठीक है मैम, ठीक है, ओके.
ताकि क्या ना हमें वो मार्किंग के लिए आप आपके ट्यूटोरियल असेस करे तो मीन्स वो बीच बीच में आपकी नोट्स आ जाएगी, राइट? सो ट्यूटोरियल वाला आप लास्ट में ऑन आई थिंक 60 to 70 पेजेस विल डू फॉर न्यूमेरिकल्स. बाकी का आप यूज कर सकते हो. ठीक है? ओके, सो नाउ शैल आई स्टार्ट? एनी अदर क्वेश्चंस फ्रॉम योर साइड? वो कोर्स पॉलिसी में है. आप अभी किसी ने पूछा ना मुझे नेम्स ऑफ द बुक. अरे रुको 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 रुको, कोर्स पॉलिसी में है बुक्स का नाम. आई हैव शेयर्ड यू द कोर्स पॉलिसी.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, you shared that course policy PDF.
या सो जो सिलेबस है सिलेबस के नीचे है बुक्स 3 या 4 बुक्स है उसमें से द इम्पोर्टेंट वन इज द सीरियल नंबर 1 फर्स्ट बुक जो है ना अवधनोलू उसमें से यू विल बी गेटिंग मैक्सिमम ऑफ द पोर्शन राइट and still if you are unable, I am repeating, if you are unable to get anything, you are unable to get the books, don't panic, just approach me by mail or anyhow I will try to solve your queries.
Ma'am, can you share it again because I am new here?
Okay, don't worry. What's your 55 na?
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है. Yeah, you can ask your friends also to share. I will be sharing. ये वीडियो जब आपको शेयर करूंगी उसके साथ आई बी sharing the course policy also. Okay, so don't worry. Okay, fine. So now can I start?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
sure,
ma'am.
sure, sure.
So see, we know something. Yeah, देखो किसी ने अभी chat box में डाल दिया नाम, right? So you know somewhat about laser. I got the answers from you only in the first class. Ki laser is a straight beam of light. It is a kind of light. Okay. And we get the laser light when the electrons emit the extra energy that they have absorbed. When the electrons move from the excited state to the ground state, we get the laser light, right? These are the few things that you people told me. Okay. Now what I will do is, before starting the chapter, I would just like to show you a small animation of the whole chapter. ये जो 5 या 6 मिनट का वीडियो है ना, it will cover the whole chapter, the glimpse of the chapter that we are going to study, right? So in this video, there is an animation of Einstein. He is explaining you how the laser light is emitted. What are the things that you require to get the laser light? The conditions to have the laser light, right? In a small animated video starting from the basics of the construction of atom. Okay, what an atom is made up of, right? Electrons and the protons and electrons move around the nucleus, etc., etc. From there, he has started explaining the emission of the laser light, right? So first, let us watch this video and then slowly, slowly, we will be moving towards the chapter, towards our theory. Audible है ना? आवाज आ रही है ना सबको?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
The stimulated emission of light was a discovery by Einstein around 1960. All we need is an atom which possesses electrons just like any other atom in our world and a photon, that is, a quantum of light.
So what he is telling, he has an atom और ये छोटा सा जो है वो photon है. So I want to excite the electron which is there in this atom. So what is to be done? The photon will be allowed to fall on the atom, right? You are giving some heat energy, and because of that heat energy, you can say optical energy, the electron will absorb that photon and then it will move on to the excited state.
The atom has electrons orbiting the atom's nucleus. For a better understanding, the Bohr model of the hydrogen atom will be used. The hydrogen atom has only one electron. The atom and the electron are in the ground state, namely E0. However, an electron may have other discrete values of energy. For this example, two energy levels will suffice, E1 and E2. An electron can be excited to a higher energy level by absorbing a photon whose energy is equal to the energy difference between the levels. The electron is said to be excited. However, after a very short time, the excited electron will go to the lower energy level by emitting a photon equal to the energy difference.
Right, this you know, कि when an electron is in the ground state and when the photon is absorbed by the electron, it will move on to the excited state. Now, any electron in the excited state cannot stay there for the longer time, right? After some time, it has to come back to the ground state, right? So what this electron, excited electron do? It will remain in the excited state till its lifetime. And then after, by itself, it do the transition to the ground state by emitting the photon that it has absorbed. Right? जितनी एनर्जी का फोटोन उसने absorb किया था, वो फोटोन वो release करके it moves on to the ground state. And that emitted photon, we tell it as a emission, right? And that time, that kind of emission we are telling as a spontaneous emission, right? अगर इलेक्ट्रॉन absorb करके एनर्जी absorb करके if it has moved to the excited state, it sit on the excited state, and then when it return to the ground state by itself without any external stimulation, अपने आप ही वो excited state में से ground state में transition करता है, then that emission is known as a spontaneous emission. And whenever there is a spontaneous emission, ordinary light will be produced. You are not going to get the laser light. अगर spontaneous emission है, then you are not going to get the laser light. You will be getting the ordinary light only.
This is called spontaneous emission. But when an atom absorbs a photon, and after a short time, another photon is absorbed, stimulated emission will be the result. The newly created photon has the same base, frequency, polarization, and direction as the second photon. So it's a copy. The operation of lasers is based on the process of stimulated emission. Here, we will discuss a 3-energy level design. A photon is absorbed by the atom. The photon has enough energy to lift the electron from energy level E0 to energy level E2. Shortly afterwards, the electron jumps into energy level E1. This can occur without emission of a photon. The laser device is made up of several components. First of all,
so what he has explained, कि whenever you have a stimulated emission, you are going to get the laser light. Now, how the stimulated emission occurs? Your electron has absorbed the photon and it has moved on to the excited state, right? And in the excited state, before its lifetime, say 10⁻⁻⁶ second जितनी या 10⁻⁸ second जितना उसका lifetime है. So before 10⁻⁻⁶ या -8 second, if one more photon falls on the electron, right? Then there will be the de-excitation of the electron. एक photon तो already excited electron के पास है, right? The same kind of photon is falling on and it is colliding with an excited electron, right? So when photon collides with an excited excited electron, 2 photons will be released. 2 photons कहाँ से आए? एक तो जो collide हो रहा है वो, and another one is the photon that electron has already absorbed, right? And that provided if both the photons are of same type, same frequency, right? Then you get the stimulated emission. So in this chapter, we are going to study how you can get both the photons of the same type, so that there is a possibility of the stimulated emission, right? दोनों photon एक जैसे कैसे मिलेंगे? How to get both the photons of the same type? That is what we are going to study from this chapter.
Can you explain how 2 photons were emitted?
Yeah, definitely I'll be explaining you in the theory, but for at this point, देखो, electron has absorbed the photon और वो excited state में गया. Is it fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Now, in the excited state, before the lifetime, क्योंकि वहां पे excited state में उसकी जो lifetime है वो 10⁻⁸ second जितनी होती है, right? So before 10⁻⁸ second, if any one more photon collides with the excited electron. Already excited state में है और continuously ऐसा तो नहीं है ना, we are counting the photons and bombarding on the electron, bombarding on the atom, right? Randomly the photons will be emitted whenever we are giving any heat energy, optical energy. So continuously there will be the emission of the photon. So if there is a possibility that any photon falls on the excited electron, electron already excited है, उसने photon absorb कर लिया है, on that electron your photon is colliding in the excited state, right? So if there is a collision, then the excited electron will release the photon along with one which is falling on the excited electron, right? And that is known as a stimulated emission. Is it fine, Raj? Still, ये तो अभी just concept ही है. We will be clearing it step by. Stimulated
yes,
emission का topic ही
हाँ.
है अलग. Okay? Actual में ऐसा नहीं होता. ये तो theory है. Okay, I will tell you what is happening practically when you get the laser light. Theory में ऐसा बोलते हैं कि भाई excited electron है, वहां पे आप जाके फोटोन अगर कोलाइड करता है तो आपको 2 फोटोन मिलेगा, बट ऑब्वियस है एक फोटोन उसके पास था एंड वन मोर फोटोन इज फॉलिंग, सो यू विल बी गेटिंग द 2 फोटोन्स, राइट? बिकॉज वी रिक्वायर द मल्टीप्लिकेशन. लेजर कब मिलता है? व्हेन देयर इज एन एम्प्लीफिकेशन, right? LASER, light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation. We want the amplification of the light. Okay, multiply करने हैं photons को, right? That's why just like the nuclear reaction, ना यहाँ पे photons का multiplication होगा, right? We'll be seeing later on. ये क्या हुआ इसको? Let us move further.
मैम मैम आई हैव अ डाउट.
Yes.
मैम अगर एक और फोटोन उसके ऊपर गिर रहा है तो फिर वो और ज्यादा एक्साइटेड स्टेज में जाना चाहिए ना, वो डी एक्साइट क्यों हो रहा है?
Yes, it may go. It can go. We have to select the electronic configuration in such a manner कि जो भी excited state में electron जा रहा है वहां से higher excited state का distance ज्यादा हो. Okay, और energy भी उसको उसी हिसाब से देनी है so that it doesn't move on to the higher excited state. Okay, वो molecular orbital theory यहाँ पे आएगी. MO theory, you will be explaining it based on the MO theory. Okay, I will explain you. अभी वो टॉपिक आने दो, ये जस्ट ओवरव्यू ही है. Is it fine?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm starting.
All at one end of the device. Furthermore, we need a gas, a liquid, or a solid that serves as the gain medium and creates identical photons. Another mirror with a reflectivity of about 98% must be installed at the other end of the gain medium. Another part we need is an energy source in order to use photons to raise electrons from a lower energy level to a higher one, a process called optical pumping. Now, let's have a look at the inside of the gain medium. The atom and the electron are on the ground state. Now, optical pumping, that is emitting energy in the form of photons, is used to raise the electron into a higher energy level. In this case, its energy level is E2. After a short period of time, the electron jumps into energy level E1 without emission of a photon. Consequently, the process of optical pumping cannot cause stimulated emission because there are two different amounts of energy present. The electron will maintain its energy level E1 for some time. Then, the atom will spontaneously emit a photon in a random direction as it relaxes to a lower electronic state. This photon may interact with an excited atom that hasn't emitted a photon yet. So, the photon hits the excited atom and causes a stimulated emission, whereas the photon has the exact amount of energy to do that. Only photons emitted in a direction perpendicular to the mirrors will be reflected. The reflected photons initiate a chain reaction to produce more and more photons of the same kind. Furthermore, only photons with the same amount of energy and the same momentum will be part of the chain reaction. That's the reason why laser beams are strongly coherent and monochromatic. A very important aspect is the fact that many atoms must be in an excited state. For laser to work, more atoms must be in an excited state than in lower energy states. This is called population inversion. The semi-transparent mirror, although some of the laser energy can be emitted, while bouncing most of it back through the laser. There are many other cool things about lasers, but for now, that's all.
Right? So what it says that just the stimulated emission is not enough. You require few other things also, right? What are that few other things? That you require an optical resonator, right? जो assembly gain medium बोला था, right? What is a gain medium? It is a place from where you get the laser light, right? So you require a gain medium. You need to construct an optical resonator from the gain medium, right? And then along with that, you might have heard some word like population inversion, metastable state, right? All these things we will be studying. So without the gain medium, it's not possible to get the laser light. Now, kaise, jaise, for example, right? I am teaching you, right? If there are no students in front of me, I don't have any kind of gain medium. So the students who are sitting in front of me, they are acting as a gain medium, right? And I am acting as a pumping source. That means I am giving some knowledge. In the case of the atom, what will happen? We will be providing some energy to the electrons of the gain medium so that electrons get excited, and during the de-excitation, we may get the laser light, right? So if we want a laser light, your electron has to be excited. तभी de-excitation होगा, and then only you will be getting the laser light. Okay, so all the terms that you have seen in this video, slowly, as the time comes, we will be learning each and every term, right? So let me start with the chapter. Change nahi ho raha hai.
It said something about a perpendicular collision. It said that reflection is only successful for those photons that get collided perpendicularly.
Yes.
Can you
Yes.
explain that one? Is that the reason why laser goes straight for in a certain direction?
The reason is the main reason is the photons that are emitted, no? All of them are emitted in the single direction only. And they are very intense. Okay. क्योंकि जो perpendicular components है ना, they are going to move out of the gain medium. They will not be there in the gain medium. Okay. So they will move out of the gain medium. So this laser, na, the efficiency of the laser source is very, very less. Only 10 to 20% of the photon contribute for the production of the laser light. The rest of them are wasted. Okay. We'll be seeing it as and when the time comes. So because of the emission of the photons in the single direction, we will be getting the intense beam. That is the main reason. So वही हमें करना है कि only stimulated emission will not be enough. Stimulated emission होता है तो जो photons है वो random सभी directions में emit होंगे. After the stimulation emission, the next step is to converge all the photons, to send all the photons in the same direction. And that is done with the help of the optical resonator. जो अभी आपने last में देखा. We will be studying it. ठीक है?
Stimulated emission मतलब जब we bombard one photon to an excited electron, towards an excited electron, in return we get two photons from an atom, right?
Yes, right.
उसका मतलब
Yes.
उसका मतलब ये हो ना?
हाँ, उसी को stimulated emission बोलते हैं.
अच्छा, okay मैम.
अभी रुको, ये सब हमें पढ़ना है, ये तो जस्ट मैंने आपको ओवरव्यू दिया है. वी आर गोइंग टू लर्न ऑल दिस थिंग्स. उसके बाद आपके जो डाउट्स है ना वो क्लियर हो जाएंगे. ठीक है. चेंज क्यों नहीं हो रहा है? Yes. Fine. So let us start. Laser is the light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation. Now these are the things that we are going to study. Basic introduction. What is a laser? The difference between the ordinary light and the laser light, normal light and the laser light, components of laser, right? This will be the main part of our chapter. Components of laser. What are the things that you require? What are the processes that you require to get the laser light? We'll be studying some of the quantum mechanical effects which are involved as during the production of the laser light, right? And along with that, you might have heard the word population inversion, metastable state, or optical resonator, optical cavity, right? All these things, they come under components of laser, right? So we'll be studying under this topic. Then the types of laser, different types of laser that produce the laser light, right? Say for example, helium neon laser, ruby laser, right? That we will be studying. Only two lasers, in short, laser system, right? As per our syllabus, we have only two laser systems. There are many, okay, but we'll be studying two only. Applications of the laser, a wide range of application of the laser, right? So just an overview, we know that what a light is a form of energy, and as per the Planck, this light consists of the small quanta, and we tell this small quanta as a small packets as a photon, and they have the energy h nu, right? So this quanta of possess small quanta, they possess the energy E is equal to h nu. This we'll be using now. As in that video also, in 1960, the first concept of laser light was given. So before that, in 1954, Charles Townes, he gave the idea that something called laser is possible. Before this, before 1954, masers were used, M-A-S-E-R, right? Masers are the microwave amplification by stimulated emission of radiation, right? So before that, the masers were used, but in 1954, Charles Townes, he gave the concept that this kind of thing is possible, right? And then after practically, the concept was implemented in 1960 in the form of ruby laser. That is a solid state laser, right? He took a ruby crystal, and the laser light was produced from the synthetic ruby crystal. It was not a pure ruby crystal, but some proportion, some amount of chromium ions were doped in this ruby to make it a synthetic crystal, and then from that the laser light was produced, right? So first laser was invented in 1960. Now, what is laser? Some basic definition, basic thing. I would say that laser is an amplifier of light, right? What the laser do? It do the amplification of the photon, right? So it is an amplifier, or I would say that it is a generator of light, because we are going to generate the photons. It is a multiplier of light. There is a multiplication of the photons in the laser.
Amplify matlab multiplying something, right?
Yeah, multiplying something. Okay. So what it says, when laser is excited by either you can give optical or electrical energy. Laser matlab ki electron ko excite karne ke liye. Electron of an atom, if I want to excite, I have to give it some energy, right? The energy can be optical or it can be an electrical energy, right? So when we give the optical or electrical energy to the electrons, they get excited, and during the de-excitation, the photons of some specific frequencies are emitted in such a manner that they are in the same phase with the input. Right? So this type of process will give you the laser. कैसे करना है? We will be studying, right? So I can tell laser as an oscillator also, a generator of light. Why it is an oscillator? Because in the last part we'll be studying, we are taking an gain medium. We are taking an optical cavity, right? Now inside the optical cavity, you have the electrons, you have the excited electrons, right? Now this excited electrons will be continuously emitting the photons. Now एक या दो photons emit हुए हैं stimulated emission से, they are not going to give you the laser light. Inside an optical cavity, there has to be the resonance. Photons जब emit होते at that time, there will be the matching of the frequencies of the two different types of photons that we'll be discussing. And when there is a resonance, when there is an oscillations of the light component, at that time, we are getting the laser light. That's why we can tell a laser as an oscillator. We can tell it as a generator of light, right? So laser is also known as a generator of light. So laser plays an important role. Let us move on to the application. Just give me 1 minute. Some noise are coming. So let us see few applications of laser. This, I got the answer from you only. Laser is used as a weapon, okay? As a virtual keyboard, some of you might be using this. Laser light is used as a virtual keyboard, CD drive, scanner, scanning machine for cutting the rocks. Because it is an intense beam of light, you can cut the rocks. Even the, yes, internal space station में भी use होता है. CD drive, DVD drive में. Medical surgery, in the medical field for LASIK surgery, right? This is nowadays widely used. Engraving the things, okay? Why? Why laser light has all this possibility, all this possible application? Because it is highly monochromatic, because all the photons are of same wavelength, right? It is monochromatic, unidirectional, all the photons are emitted in the same direction, highly intense, there is an overlapping of the photons, same phase mein hai. So it will give you an intense beam of light, coherency, high coherency. This is and the less diversion. I am writing less diversion. Matlab, there is a divergence of the laser light. Okay, but as compared to the ordinary light, it is less damage. Or else there is a divergence in laser light because there are stray photons that are produced during the production of the laser. We cannot avoid that. Stray photons will always be produced. Okay, whenever there is an emission of laser light, and that led to the divergence of the laser light. जैसे class में होता है ना, if I'm having a class of 80 students ना, I cannot say that all the students are listening to me. हाँ, first 5 to 10 minutes is fine, but with respect to time variation के साथ साथ, I cannot assure that नहीं सभी students all of them are listening to me. Okay, there will be few, right, who will be physically present, but mentally they will be somewhere else, right? So there is a possibility that there will be the few photos that do not contribute to the laser light, to the production of the laser light, and that led to the, yes.
Can you please explain the fourth point?
High degree of coherency. What is coherence? Same ही है, unidirectional जैसा ही. Can anyone tell me if you know? Yes, right. It will be of same frequency. Coherency मतलब. Yes, सही है. Chat box में आ रहा है. ठीक है? Frequency same होगी. Vrashta, I don't know who asked me the question. Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. This is fine. So this is just in timeline. In 1970,
Ma'am, is it related to phase difference?
somewhat.
In we said about coherence, so I thought about that.
Yeah, somewhat. I will clear all your doubts. मुझे 2 lecture का time दो.
Yes,
अभी तो start ही किया है, right? So in 1917, Albert Einstein, he gave the concept of quantum mechanics. And based on that, in 1954, as you know, Charles Townes, he gave the concept of laser. जैसे maser होता है वैसे laser भी possible है. And 1960, ruby laser was given to the mankind. And then after this ruby laser, it has certain drawbacks. We'll be seeing the drawback. It is a pulsed laser. We don't get the continuous laser light from the ruby laser. So that was overcome in 1961 by Dr. Ali Jawan and his co-worker by inventing the helium neon laser. And then after the range of different types of lasers came. Helium neon ke baad, carbon dioxide laser, Nubidium YAG laser, and then now the semiconductor lasers, right? So we have the range of lasers after 1974. Few more applications like for doing the delicate surgery for metal cutting, cloth cutting, dental drills. Cloth cutting में cloth industry में these are widely used to cut stacks of clothes. The laser light is used, and along with that, the nowadays this as I told you, the laser light is widely used in holography. Okay, we have discussed in the first class. It is this is one of the important application of the laser light as an hologram. Initially these holograms were invented to save the data. डेटा स्टोर करने के लिए वो holograms यूज होते थे, confidential data before the CD and DVDs, and I don't know whether you have seen the floppy drives or not. When I was doing my PhD, we were using floppies first. तो डेटा जो है हमारे वो फ्लॉपी में हम सेव करते थे. CPU were having the floppy drives. अभी तो CPU में floppy drives भी available नहीं. Even CD drives are not there in some of the CPUs, right? So that floppy was used for storing. उसके अंदर एक फिल्म जैसा आता है उसके that used to store the data. But before the invention of the computer, these people were using holograms for storing the data. And one of the advantage of this hologram is एक ही holographic plate पे different angles पे you can store the data. Okay, एक ही hologram पे you can rewrite, या you can even change the angle and store your data, and then you need to decode it, right? But nowadays people are using for different purposes, for displaying the things, and for even for teaching. People use the hologram. Even for the campaign of this election and other things, people are making use of the hologram. So this is one of the important application of laser. So what is a laser? It is a device that transforms light of various frequencies into a chromatic radiation with all the waves in phase, all the photons in phase, capable of producing the heat. Okay, so in short, a laser is a device that converts the light of different frequencies into the same frequency and with the same phase. Now, it is not always so that your laser light will be produced in the visible region only. It can be produced in the IR region, that is infrared region also, and ultraviolet region also, in the UV region also. We can get the laser light in IR and UV
Ma'am,
region.
laser is a device or it is a form of light?
It is, laser is a light, but I can say here we'll be using what you say, device nahi, but a definition may they have used a device, but laser is a light only. Okay, you can say it is a kind of system. You require a cavity which transfers the photons of different frequencies into the same frequency. It is not a device, right? But when you convert a light, ordinary light into a laser light, you are getting this properties, frequencies, all the photons with the same frequency and same phase, right? A definition में device लिखा है, but you can tell it as a system. लेजर से हमें ये प्रॉपर्टीज मिलती है फोटोन्स की. क्लियर?
यस
मैम
हाँ.
हम लेजर को अ फॉर्म ऑफ लाइट कह सकते हैं?
किसमें?
अ फॉर्म ऑफ लाइट.
It is a light only. Laser is a light only. Just like the ordinary light. It is a light only. Fine? Can I move further? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So, light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation. Amplification, you know, we are going to study stimulated emission, right? Few properties of laser light. Regular light diverge. Laser light will not diverge. It travels along a straight path. But still you can see some divergence. Red color की light में दिखता है आपको divergence? Minor.
Yes.
यस मैम.
This is because of the stray photons. कई photons ऐसे होते हैं ना जिसको पढ़ना नहीं होता. ये वो वाले photons हैं, right? They are the stray photons which are not contributing in the laser light. But ideally we can say that it is less divergent as compared to that of the ordinary light. White light, ordinary light, it's not monochromatic, different wavelengths, whereas the laser light is monochromatic. Okay, all the photons are of the same wavelength. यही लिखा हुआ है. This I will take in the next class. What makes a laser different from the other? How laser differs from the other light? Okay, or how is the laser beam produced? ये तो ठीक है. देखो, this is how the laser it is produced when a photon interacts with an excited atom. I am having an excited atom. Okay, red color one. A photon is colliding with an excited atom, and due to which I am getting the two photons. It is not that easy. ऐसे ही नहीं मिलता हमें. Some of you, any one of you told me ना कि वो photon absorb करके excited state में नहीं जा सकता है, जा सकता है. Okay, it may go to the higher excited state also. So for that we need to select an atom in such a manner कि जो excited state में वो जा रहा है ना, वहां से दूसरी energy, empty energy level का distance ज्यादा हो, energy difference ज्यादा हो. Otherwise, it may, suppose if I have selected an atom in such a manner कि उसका last orbital p है, 2p है, तो उसके तुरंत बाद I will be getting 3s, right? So in that case, there is a possibility that your electron may move on to the higher excited state. But difference अगर ज्यादा है, then there are less chances. इसीलिए इसकी efficiency कम होती है. कई बार इतनी energy वो absorb कर लेता है कि it may move on to the still higher excited state. या तो फिर क्या करेगा, excited state में रहेगा इलेक्ट्रॉन and अपने आप ही वो de-excite होकर spontaneous emission भी कर सकता है. Okay, many possibilities are there for an excited electron. Always it will not contribute. हाँ.
मैम आई एम स्टिल नॉट एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड कि देखो पहला वो पता चलेगा कि इलेक्ट्रॉन ने फोटोन लेके एक्साइट हुआ, पर दूसरी बार वो दूसरा फोटोन आया था वो कोलाइड क्यों किया वो पता नहीं चला अभी तक.
देखो आपके पास you are not having the separated electrons that are excited and ground state electron. Okay, कोई मटेरियल है तो मटेरियल में we cannot identify ना कि भाई इतने इलेक्ट्रॉन एक्साइटेड स्टेट में, इतने इलेक्ट्रॉन ग्राउंड स्टेट में, तो कंटिन्यूअसली उसके ऊपर लाइट गिरती होगी.
हाँ मैम.
Right. So in that case, your light may also fall on the excited electron.
यस मैम.
Right. So ये वही. वृष.
तो मैम एक्साइटेड इलेक्ट्रॉन में फॉल हुआ तो वो कोलाइड हो गया क्योंकि उसके
हाँ
पास
तो
ऑलरेडी
उसके
फोटोन
पास,
था.
हाँ, एनर्जी तो ऑलरेडी है ही, तो वो एब्जॉर्ब नहीं कर पाएगा ना।
ओके मैम, समझ गया। हाँ, यस
अभी
मैम।
अभी फिर भी आई विल बी क्लियरिंग योर डाउट। अभी मैं स्टिमुलेटेड एमिशन में जाऊंगी ना, तो एमओ थ्योरी से एक्सप्लेन कर दूंगी आपको, तो पता चल जाएगा। ठीक है, सो आई थिंक आई मस्ट एंड द लेक्चर। आई एम हैविंग द नेक्स्ट लेक्चर। यहाँ तक रखते हैं। कोर्स पॉलिसी में आप सबको मेल कर दूंगी विद द रिकॉर्डिंग।
थैंक यू मैम।
एंड कल कोई लेक्चर नहीं है ना हमारा?
कल नहीं, सैटरडे लेक्चर नहीं रहता ये सेमेस्टर में, सेकेंड सेमेस्टर में होगा।
पर मैम फिर तो वो दिवाली वेकेशन स्टार्ट होगा।
Yeah. So after Diwali only we'll be meeting then. Next to next week.
So ma'am, today is the last session.
Last physics lecture. इसके बाद 4 बजे तक 6 बजे तक होगा ना लेक्चर।
हाँ मैम, हाँ मतलब today is the last day.
Yeah, today is the last day before Diwali vacation. ठीक है?
Happy Diwali.
Thank you and same to you. Happy Diwali to all of you.
हैप्पी दिवाली मैम।
Thank you,
Diwali,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Happy Diwali.
Thank you all of you. Enjoy your vacation. And
Thank you,
we'll,
ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Happy Diwali.
yeah, thank
Thank
you.
you,
We'll
ma'am.
be
Very
meeting
happy
soon after.
Diwali.
Thank you, ma'am. Happy Diwali.
Yeah, happy Diwali to all of you and thank you for your wishes. I'm ending the meeting.